So this is what I learned trying to make my first game in Unity and trying to sell it on Steam. I left you people off at April 9th when I uploaded a video talking about the release. Then I disappeared and tried to market the game for nearly 2 months just by sending emails to influencers. We'll get back to that. This game did not succeed. After all this time I managed to only sell 19 units for $136, barely not making back the money I spent on Steam and Keymailer. But that's okay, this project was more about learning, figuring out how to code and use Unity, and learning some do's and don'ts about releasing a game. I made a few big mistakes that caused this game to fail, and I'd like to share these experiences with you. My first and I think biggest mistake was releasing a demo far too early in development. I'll play some footage from at the time. I had a game barely slapped together, nothing polished and not at all playtested. The worst part is that I put it up for Steam Next Fest in that state, which can be a huge opportunity with a proper demo. It did get a few hundred plays, but none reached over 10 minutes. It was that unenjoyable at the time. Secondly, poor pacing. So there was a boring level 2 that stretched the beginning of the game way too long before you got your robot pet and it got interesting. New players would just quit before getting into the good part, and I cannot blame them. This was the case for a lot of content creators too. I lost a lot of valuable coverage because of this. I knew of this issue for a long time, but I only got myself to remove the level recently. Next, I ended up rushing the launch too. It would have needed a few more months of playtesting and polishing. I don't know why I didn't draw the conclusion to take my time on development after the demo, but I sure keep it in mind moving forward. Also, not using playtesters. You cannot play your game like a new player would. You just can't. I released the game with severe balancing issues due to this, especially around the bosses. Firstly, relying too much on influencers. Because of that boring start, the not too impressive graphics and other signs of lacking polish, not many creators ended up covering it. I also prioritized the number of emails and not their quality. That's bad. 20 nice and personal emails will get you way more than 200. You play games like this, so play this game emails. Also, I think I overpriced it a little. Well, I think those are the biggest mistakes I made that definitely played a part in this game flopping. Of course, it's my first game, I didn't expect it to be that huge, but I kinda wanted to hit a few hundred sales eventually. I learned a lot working on this game and I'm extremely glad I made these mistakes on this one. Hopefully I can avoid them on future ones. So what's next for me now? I'll soon start working on my new project. I will document its development from the start with daily mini devlogs as well as monthly bigger devlogs. Perhaps other forms of content too, we'll see. I'm planning a first person beat 'em up power fantasy kind of thing, purely focusing on using your fists. It would be decently story focused, putting you in the shoes of a medieval warrior solo mugging the battlefield. I spent a few more days planning things out because what I messed up working on my previous project was not thinking enough. If you wanna see me making my second game from scratch, make sure to follow.